Look, so if you find yourself having a hard time liking this math stuff, finding getting yourself interested in it, then you need to find a way to get yourself interested. My name is Sean McClendon. I'm the owner and lead tutor of Math Swap Tutoring, and I want you to get interested in math. Now, a lot of times the way that we approach math in school is just to get a grade, and so we don't really get it. But math isn't everything. There's a reason that math is called the universal language. Everybody does math the same way all around the world because it's kind of like a law of the universe, for lack of better words. And not only that, but math is actually applicable to almost everything that you do in life. So when I say get interested in math, think about this. One of the things that people are always interested in is money, typically making money. And we need money, to buy the things that we need to live and all of that kind of stuff, and even buy the things that we want. And you being good at numbers will actually help you to earn more money. So case in point, the math behind investing. You go to a bank, you get a checking account, you put your money in there, and it just is what it is. You spend it as you desire, and as long as you got money in there, you can spend money from your checking account. But you don't get what's called interest. Interest is a percentage of money that a percentage of your money that the institution you put your money in will give back to you for putting your money in their bank. And the reason why they do that is because they actually invest your money and they make money off of your money. And so since they make money off of your money and you chose their bank, then they'll give you a little cut of that. Say, for example, you got a savings account, and that savings account was earning 10% interest. Now, that is a huge amount of interest, so it's very non-typical. But anyhow, my point is, just for an example, you earn 10% over the year, and it's compounded quarterly. That means that interest is given to you split up over the 4 quarters of the year. Okay, so that means 2.5% the first quarter, 2.5% in the second quarter, 2.5% in the third quarter, and then 2.5% the fourth quarter. So you get $100 put in the account at the beginning of the year. After the first quarter ends, you get that 2.5% for that first quarter. So that will be $2.50 of free money that you get added to your balance just for putting your money in the bank. Now, so you see, I was able to do that in my head because what happens is your first $100 times 2.5%, or in other words, times the decimal 0.025, and so that ends up being $2.50. Okay, so since it's compounded quarterly, the next time you get the 2.5% applied is going to be after the second quarter. But now it's not applied to $100. Now it is applied to $102.50. You see what I'm saying? And then the next time, whatever that total ends up being, you get that next interest applied to that new balance, and so on and so forth. My point is, you can, knowing the way that interest and stuff like that works, or even get developing an interest in investing, like in the stock market or in CDs, or anything like that, dividend index funds, developing an interest in that can really show you the power of math. Okay, and so it's not just the grade; it's actually real life, real benefit to you, benefit to your pocket, benefit to your lifestyle, all that kind of stuff. You might be somebody who's interested in audio, like, for example, stereo systems and whatnot. And so you can get into all the math that's behind, matching up a receiver with certain type of speakers because they have the different impedances and stuff like that, or the wattage of an amplifier that you want to use to power certain speakers, the math in that. Different things like that. You might be somebody who's interested in computers, and you're interested in knowing about the speed of the computer, and the amount of memory, all of that stuff. There's math all behind those. So these are ways that you can get interested in math if you just dig a little bit deeper. And then don't be surprised if you actually see some of the value in what you're being taught. Okay, so I just want to challenge you. Don't just go to school and just do the work and just be like, oh, I just wish whatever, you know. Like, of course, try to do your best, but I want you to develop an interest in math by investigating something that you're already interested in life. So money, it could be audio and stereo systems and stuff like that. It could be sports statistics on your favorite basketball players, your favorite football, baseball players. It could be any of that. But find something to be interested in, because there really are real life applications for math. Okay, so don't just sit in school and just think that it's all boring and everything, because it really isn't. It's just you need to go a little bit deeper with whatever it is that you're interested in. Okay, I hope this helps.